For the latest at this year's World Future Energy Summit, we're now joined by our correspondent Farzana Fiaz in Abu Dhabi. Hello, Farzana. What are the top items on the summit's agenda?
Well, this summit today is the 5th consecutive summit held here in Abu Dhabi. The focus of this World Future Energy Summit will be several areas. They'll be looking specifically at green technologies and energy efficiencies. Now, over the next 4 days, 26,000 people are expected to walk through the doors here at this venue here in Abu Dhabi to find out more about the challenges, the discussions and the innovations in the area of energy sustainability. Abu Dhabi, of course, is the host, it being the possessor of 8% of the world's global crude oil reserves, and for that reason this location is considered quite significant. Now, as for the focus, as you asked, there'll be several focuses, mostly on world leaders, on trade partners and businesses, looking at how they can support energy sustainability in the future. So there will be things like forums, such as perhaps the one you can hear behind me. There'll be business strategies discussions, and there'll be discussions on new green technologies, more of which we'll find out about over the next few days.
Farzana, Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao gave a speech at the summit's opening ceremony. What are his main points and what's the reaction from the participants?
Well, you're right, the Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao was amongst the keynote speakers just a few hours ago here at the conference centre. His participation in this summit, by the way, is considered very significant because it's a way of underscoring the growing role of the United Arab Emirates in this field of energy efficiency and promoting innovation and investment opportunities in this field. And in many ways, the UAE and China seem to be on the same page environmentally, at least. And so there are a number of comments that the Chinese Premier made in his opening remarks at the opening ceremony. He mentioned, for example, that not only was energy sustainability important on an environmental standpoint, but also it could help improve the global economy. He cited the efforts that China had made in alternative energies itself, such as wind and solar power, and he proposed a number of measures such as energy conservation, further reliance on new technologies, and developing those technologies in spite of the economic challenges that the world is facing today.
Thank you very much, Farzana. Indeed, that was our correspondent Farzana Fiaz in Abu Dhabi.